What is up, YouTube? That's here, and I'm super excited to be back playing some Battle Stadium singles. That's right, 3v3 singles today. We're going to be featuring an amazing rental team from Regs. There's a link to their YouTube channel in the description. Please go check out their channel. They make probably some of the best Battle Stadium singles content on YouTube. That segues also into our question of the day. Who's your favorite content creator as far as the Pokemon community goes? We're going to be featuring Regs' team today. I actually think all the teams that they make are absolutely amazing. This team in particular, really cool. They took this team undefeated back from Great Ball to Master Ball, and then they even used it after that. There's a few videos on their channel showing how to play the team, and they definitely deserve your sub, so please go check out their channel. I think this team's really cool on paper, though. We have normal Tera Annihilate to be able to block ghost types. We have multiple Fairy Teras. We have Fairy Tera Rotom to be able to 100% wall other Garchomps, Fairy Tera Skeldurge, Fairy Tera Dragonite. So dragons are no problem for this team at all. We also have a big Steel Tera Garchomp and Water Tera Magnezone. Every single one of the Pokemon on this team have like a different defensive fairy type, which is so cool to see. I cannot wait to play some games with this team. I think we're probably going to be able to win quite a few with this team, and I highly recommend you guys adding this rental codes to your game while you can. So wish me luck. Let's go play some Battle Stadium singles, and yeah, let's go get some big wins. It's time to climb. Here we go. Is that Altaria and Mudsdale? Dude, I didn't even know Mudsdale was in this game. All right, let's think about what we need to lead here. I think Rotom's not a terrible lead. I think we need to bring Annihilate as a pivot for Mousehold. I think Annihilate's a great mon to bring in the back. We can always, it has a normal Tera Annihilate. That's so good to be able to stop ghost moves. I was going to say that's perfect for dealing with the Cerulege back there as well. So Annihilate's definitely coming in the middle. I wish we had another pivot mon that got like U-turn. I wish we had like a U-turn mon. But let's see. Is there a problem with just like leading Chomp? I think Chomp's like just a decent lead. It's like just like, bro, roll him over. Bring the Annihilate as the pivot. And then Skeldurge. It's good versus most of these. We have Fairy Tera as well to be able to deal with like Dragonite. We can block E-speeds with our regular ghost typing, or if they want to go for like EQs, we just Tera and yawn them out. I like that. I think Rotom would be brought here if they didn't have the Mudsdale. Just ground types in general, especially like when I'm running a team, I don't like to go hard into like getting nullifications. So it's like I don't want to have to be locked in with like a Choice Specs Rotom if they pivot into that Mudsdale mid to late game. So that's the reason why. I think, you know, I'm looking at this team. I really like this team. I think it's such a good team, and hopefully I play right. This is my first game with it, so wish me luck. Let's see. That's a good lead for me. That's a good lead for me. I actually think we're going to Dragon Claw it, because realistically, if you take a look at their team, like, what are they switching to? They could switch to Altaria or Dragonite to block the EQ and then repin us on our Scarf, so I'm just going to go for the, yeah, I'm just going to go for the Dragon Claw and be able to just take those things out. Double tap the Dragonite, and if we hit this guy, yes, it's going to activate Weak Armor, we can just pivot right to Skeldurge if we have to. So I think that's fine. Oh, shoot, we don't have Dragon Claw, we have Outrage. Even better, let's go, pop it off. Bro, that's so much damage. Are you dead? Like, Sash is up, but then we have Rough Skin, so like we're absolutely fine. So like, what are you using? Would the Rough Skin hit before the Bitter Blade? That's the main question. I cannot believe they actually stayed in. Dude, Outrage. SD, huh? We might still outspeed you. I don't know exactly what set we have. We should be able to make it though, so we take this guy out. That's a CC. Wait, what? Okay, because I used Outrage. You see how like zoomed on their trainer? Like I don't get to select moves. It just went right into it. That's really weird. But hey, Rough Skin takes it out, and Outrage doesn't get a chance to hit. And I don't know if that frees us from the Confusion hit. Yeah, it doesn't get to hit, and it fails. So we should be. All right, we're confused. Okay. What a weird game, right? So we can switch if we have to. We can always just save this thing to lock itself into Outrage versus Altaria later. I want to see if they actually send out Altaria or Dragonite. If they actually send out Dragonite, I might stand. Mudsdale. Here, we just switch here. So we knew they had the Mudsdale. These mons are both okay versus Mudsdale, I think. I think Annihilate's probably a little bit better with like a mixture of like Taunt, Bulk Up, and Drain Punch. So we just go right into here. I'm trying to think of like what Mudsdale would realistically do versus Annihilate if we can taunt it. I don't know what Mudsdale really even brings to the table, or if it's worth taunting in this gen. Stealth Rocks. Okay. That should be fine. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Yeah, Skeldurge. We kind of care, but not really. So I guess we could taunt it. I'm gonna bulk up first. I don't think I have to taunt. If you have Roar, you have Roar, and I can taunt it next time this matchup comes up. But I'll go for one bulk up to make sure I don't get dumpstered by like an EQ or something here. Yeah, like Fisher, bro. Fisher Price. Roar. It is Roar. Okay, cool. We talked about it. We talked about there being Roar there. Definitely fine. Skeldurge. Oh, Yawn. Would I Yawn? Let's think about it. Garchomp. Garchomp's fine. They're going to just Roar again, so we're just going to actually let them hit this and then do whatever we want. We should probably just click Outrage in case they wanted to like do something different. It's more damage. I guess this is technically a flinch chance. I'm fine with Outrage. Good damage. I don't care. What are you going to do? You're going to Roar again, right? Or you can click Earthquake. At this point, what you should be doing when you're getting like Roar cycled like this after hazards get up, just don't take the bait. Eventually let them just KO something and be fine. Our Fairy type. Double dip that ground Tera, bro. Go nuts. Cool. Good damage for me. I will definitely just taunt that thing off with the Annihilape. We could also just let like Garchomp die and the last mon and then come out with a Annihilape and then they can't actually use Roar because we only have one mon left. Yeah, the stamina boost there is kind of lame, but it's fine. It's a double dip the EQ, huh? Absolutely okay. I wonder how much damage we do with this. Like, I'm just curious. Like, how much damage do you guys think it does? I don't even know if we outspeed here. We should outspeed. Let's just do it. Let's do it. I think this is a good play. We're going to get them low enough to almost be fine. I kind of want a Tera here. But realistically, like, this thing would be able to... It would all be up to Annihilape to beat their last mon. And, like, what is their last mon? It's probably their Annihilape, right? Which I don't really want that matchup at all. We could go... Fairy Tera into a Yawn Slack Off and Torch Song out. I think that's probably my best play. I just wonder how much damage this actually deals to us. Maybe they'll use Rock Slide or Roar. Sorry, I'd be fine with that. And we should be outspeeding, so we're fine. I wonder what their other move is. They have Earthquake, they have Roar, they have Stealth Rocks. I wonder what the other move is. It's not like a Tera Blast. It's probably not like a Protect. Yawns up. I don't think the EQ KOs us. I do not think. And then we can just use Slack Off, probably. EQ, don't kill me, bro. I have no clue what the Skeldurge's EV spreads are either. I would go heavy defense, though. Yeah, we're so fine. Absolutely fine. So you can use Roar if you want. Otherwise, you're going good night, good fight out here. Fairy Tera Skeldurge, the Truth Justice. There's a good chance that one of the last mons is a dragon. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to save the Skeldurge as a Fairy Tera. Because there's Altaria and Dragonite are good late game options for this team. And so is Annihilape, which like Fairy Tera Skeldurge beats basically all of them. Get that big health restoration. You gonna Roar? Awesome, that works for me. So you're gonna be going to sleep with this Mudsdale. I know this sounds like a weird play, but like I kind of want to go for... I kind of want to just start bulk upping because you have to be a sleeper. It's a free bulk up, and then I can go taunt into like another bulk up, and then like Drain Punch trades. We should probably be fine. Yeah, so a free bulk up this turn because they're asleep. Unless it's Sleep Talk, they're pivoting. Okay, cool, cool. Free bulk up. Is it Dragonite or not? It's Annihilape trades. Okay. Yeah, getting the bulk up there's super, super value. I wonder if it's a Scarf. Like Final Gambit set? I doubt it, but like maybe. We can do one more, I think. And then we'll just Rage Fist. Yep, Rage Fist. So you actually let them hit the Rage Fist first into us. We did this so just in case we were faster than them, but like, yeah, look how thick we are. And we got the lefties ticking. Like, this is going to be game. So this next Rage Fist, unless you crit, even if you do crit, I still think we actually live. We have 2 bulk ups now, so like we're absolutely fine. And they already wasted their Tera, so good situation. I think this is good. It shows why this Pokemon's banned in 6v6 singles. Like, Annihilape's like the best Pokemon ever. It gets stronger every single time you take damage. So since we already took 1 Rage Fist, we're gonna take a 2nd Rage Fist, and we're good to go. Thank you so much for the Rage Fist. Don't crit me, though. Don't crit me, bro. Oh my gosh, that doesn't do anything. And the damage. You got a Sash back there, buddy? Nope. I'm surprised that set never actually became popular. Like Sash, Rage Fist, and Out sounds like it's almost usable. And look at the lefties procs. And you got into Sleep Mudsdale in the back. Like, we talked about it, though. Mudsdale was a huge part of their game plan. And we didn't let it roll us over. Like, we even talked about the Roar and how, like, completely fine we were in almost every single situation. Like, that's the thing is, I'm still learning how to play the team, and you can already see, like, how we always have options to deal with so many different things. Nothing they can really do here. This should just get the KO, right? +2 with the double Rage Fist. Like, oh my gosh, dude. That's so much damage. That's so much damage. And, yeah, we take those wins all the way to the bank. Let's go. Baxcalibur. Oh, another Sterile Edge. I actually really liked that play that we did last time against the Sterile Edge. So, let's see. Corviknight's going to make this a lot harder to deal with. Annihilape's a good mon. I actually like leading Magnezone here. There's 2 steel types that we can definitely pin with this Magnezone. And is the Magnezone? It's Tera Water. Huh. Okay. Tera Water Magnezone. That's really, really cool. They always expect Tera Fire, but like you can obviously check Corviknight with this, so it's fine. Yeah, I like this. So we're going to lead Magnezone here. I think we're going to bring... There's no ground type, so we can definitely bring Rotom and pivot here. And then I think I need a Mon to clean up with in the back, and I really think it could be Garchomp, but like the Corviknight and the Kingambit can pin me a little bit. I might have to go Dragonites here. Dragonite might be a better option. Dragonite can't really hit Corviknight that well, though. Maybe we just go Annihilate, and we can just always taunt the Corv. It's probably a better play. I'm probably supposed to be using Dragonite more than I am in these situations. Like, I do have 2 Mons completely dedicated to removing Corviknight. I don't need to check it with everything, but I think this is still the right play. And for those guys wondering why I keep looking over here, I have the rental code, like, pulled up, like, on my second monitor so I can kind of see. It's always a good idea to have, like a cheat sheet like that if you can, so you always know, like, what moves and what Teras you have, because this team has a bunch of really, really unique Teras. So, Baxcalibur starting things off under the map. This is fine. Like, is this why we're steel? Is this why we're water Tera? Dude, that's so clean. Like, I'll do it. That sounds really, really good. We're just gonna Flash Cannon in case you stay in. You're gonna click EQ. I guess we could just pivot into Rotom, but like, this is great. Like, do whatever you're gonna do, bro. Water Tera Magnezone, dude. It's just so good. It's like I got 2 Rotom washes out here, man. It's basically like what I have. It's like the only thing better than 1 Rotom Wash is 2, right? And if you're the loaded dice set and you're going for like Dragon Dance, I was gonna say you should be Dragon Dancing because you think you're forcing me to switch to Rotom, which I'm not gonna do. I don't wanna do that. Damage. Oh my gosh, it's so big. Dude, that's ridiculous. What are you gonna send out now? Like, what do you do? What do you do? I didn't even need to Tera, like... Oh shoot, we're not Magnet Pull. We're Analytic. No wonder that did so much. I was like, oh, that's so much damage, but like, we're Analytic. Alright, they have grass moves here, so they can hit both these guys, but like, I think we're still just fine to like be a huge bully. We would Volt Switch here, and then come in with like... Actually, we can just Hard Switch to Annihilate. We have Vital Spirit. So if they're Sleep Powdering, we're good, and if they're Leech Seeding, we would just double pivot again. They shouldn't be Leech Seeding here, because this thing could just Volt Switch, right? So they should just be going for a Sleep Powder this first turn. Or like a Giga Drain or something. Encore. Oh, yeah. I would have Flash Cannoned the crap out of you, bro. I'm just going to taunt this thing. What are you going to do? Sleep Powder? Sleep Powder though? Sleep Powder though? Sleep Powder. Leech Seed. Cool. Just taunt and then switch. Taunt and switch. Can I just stay in, actually? I don't think you can hit me very well. I'm a Rage Fist. You're dead. Like, what are you gonna do? Giga Drain me, bro? Okay, dude, you're doing something out here. I guess you have, like, are you gonna double dip your Flying Tera? You have, like, an Acrobatics or something? Fairy! Okay. Oh, they have Terra Blast. That's cool. Dude, this guy woke up and chose Violence out here. Jump Up has a really weak special attack stat, though. I'm not dead. Yeah, we can almost eat 2. Terra Blast, Encore, Leech Seed. if I could live one more, they'd be dead. Let's think about this. Taking 2 ticks of Leech Seed. I should have been paying more attention to exactly how much that did. I can save this Annihilate. I think you pivot into... I don't know which one of these guys is bulkier. Like, I didn't know the EVs on these things. HP special attack, so that's not bulky. Same. Okay. It's fine. Rotom's a bit bulkier than Magnezone, I would say. And then, like, a Volt Switch would just get the KO on it. Really thought they'd be Sleep Powder, which is why I switched the Annihilate in the first place. But if we bring an Annihilate, like, unhit by the, what is it? Uninhibited by a Leech Seed, we should be fine. Ow. That doesn't do enough. Okay, and they're still taunted for one more turn, which is why we had to do it like that. So this is the last turn, so we have to just go for the damage. This should get the KO. Maybe? It's at least going to do enough damage to put us into Magnezone and be fine. Or go back into the Annihilate to get a Leftovers tick and make it so they can't KO us with anything. It's probably a better play. Let's see. Fairy Tera Jumpluff, huh? It's like a Valentine's Day Pokemon. Tera Blast, that's fine. I'm surprised they're not switching. Like, I'm surprised they didn't switch there. Okay. How much damage would it do? Choice Specs, almost enough. So close. They don't have a Grass attack. Like, I'm just going to come with Magnezone. They already showed an affinity for wanting to, like, Encore it, such like Leech Seed it. So what we're going to do is just Volt Switch here, I think. It's probably the right play. Shook off the taunt. You can go for a Sleep Powder. I'll let you Sleep Powder me, bro. I'll let you do it. Strength Sap. It's fine. Low base attack on this thing. And we have Analytics, so we should be able to at least cycle in between, like, this and a Rotom, which is another reason why we didn't want to go in with Annihilate here. So this should probably just get a KO, right? Almost. Same thing. Rotom's not losing anything for doing this. We can just cycle in between these two guys for days. It's not like you have like lefties or anything stopping me. And if you ever want to Leech Seed, like, you know, I just break the pivot. Like, this is why you need every singles team, in my opinion, should have like 2 of these type of moves. 2 pivot moves so you can cycle in between things like this. You're going to have to Tera Blast something eventually. Or go for like a Sleep Powder if you have it. But like Leech Seed, Strength Sap, you're probably dead here, right? Rotom has even lower attack than Magnezone, doesn't it? I would have Tera Blasted. Because I can also just PB that out like Rotom, yeah, you're dead. So in this situation, I think it's better to come in with Annihilate because we'll get 1 tick of the leftovers off this, right? And even if we don't, it's better to have our taunt user like active right now to stop things nipping in the bud. If you have to fodder the Annihilate slot, we can just taunt and then clean up with the Specs Mons in the back. Dude, singles is such a fun format. It's so good. There's that lefty's tick. Sick. So free health off doing that. And we're all set. So like, no matter what they have, we can either fodder the Annihilate and then repin with both the other 2, or we can just taunt things. Can't really taunt that thing. I mean, there's no reason to taunt it. They already Tera'd. I'll just go for the Rage Fist. If they're Sash, they're Sash. I don't really have anything that can stop that. Shadow Sneak's fine. I'm not dead. Yeah, not even close. I'm sure they're weak armor, but like I don't think they would have had to Swords Dance there. And the fact that we have like Water Tera Magnezone, I'm sure now that I know that's why that's Water Tera, is 100% to deal with just this guy. It's just for that. So that's really, really cool. And then you can Shadow Steep me here. It's absolutely fine. In this situation, you just want to stay in and go for just standard damage. You don't want to have to switch and have to switch on a crit or switch on something weird. Just fodder your Annihilate and you're good to go. And they already Tera'd, so we know they can't Tera into something weird. So we do this, and then we come in with... I'm going to come in with the Magnezone since it's healthier. And probably just win. Like, I don't think a close combat would take us out. I don't think... yeah, I don't think anything they have can actually take us out. You can Bitter Blade us, but you won't restore enough health. So we'll just go... Dude, I'm going to go for the Blast. Tera Blast, boys. Tera Blast, boys! CC, don't crit me, bro! Easy living out here. Easy living. Water Tera Magnezone. The truth, the justice, the answer to how to play Battle Stadium singles. Just bring 2 Rotoms to every game. That's so freaking cool. This team is amazing. I love it. I love it. You take those wins all the way to the bank, yo. More Jump Bluff. It's so weird. I don't think that people should be using Jump Bluff this much, but, you know, I've been wrong before. I liked Magnezone versus Baxcalibur. I thought that was, like, really cool. I'm going to leave Magnezone again. That was just awesome. I liked that a lot. And then I think in this game, they have a very Sylvander that's like, I don't really think we need Garchomp. Let's want to lock ourselves into Iron Head, which I'll do it. That's not Steel Tera Garchomp's the boss. And then, like, Annihilate's so good. Normal Tera Annihilate versus this squad seems really good, but the Mouse Garage just comes in and crits you out, so I don't know if I like that. I might want to go with Dragonite here. Or even Skeledirge. Skeledirge could be seen as pretty decent as well, especially if we Fairy Tera it. I'll try the Skeledirge. The issue with this team, the one game that I'm getting into here, is that I'm bringing 3 mons where I'd like to Tera all of them. So, you know, we'll see if this one works. I think Rocky Helmet's actually really, really good on Skeledirge versus Annihilate. I like it a lot. It means that we don't actually have to commit to activating its Rage Fists as much. We can let it kind of hit and take a ton of damage itself. And then we're going to go. Survey says, Baxcalibur exactly what I wanted to see off the lead. Do they just EQ? Because last time I didn't need to Tera. The thing is, like, our team has so many mons that we could switch to. Like, we could switch to Rotom or Dragonite. You shouldn't just EQ me, bro. You shouldn't just EQ me, bro. If he does EQ me here, we don't have a good switch, and we'd have to come in with Garchomp and go, like, oh, we have to Tera. You know what? I think this is a... You don't see me play this risky that often. Don't Earthquake. Yo, that works for me. I didn't die. I didn't lose the game this turn. Wins up. No games were lost. That's a lot of damage into this slot. Like, a lot. Like, ow, bro. And then... this would get the KO, maybe? This will definitely get the KO. Yeah, I don't think Rage Fist takes me out here. DP is a lot. It's not enough, though. We don't need to Tera this Magnezone. It's not, like, required at all. If anything, we just want to fodder it. We would like to get a Para here, which is why we're discharging instead of Volt Switching. Para, 30%. Yes! Oh, that's so freaking cool. And now, we know you have, like, a mixture of, like, Weavile. I think you just leave this thing on the board. I think you just leave this on the board and let them KO it. Because, like, Magnezone's not useful at all against, like, anything else. We just discharge again. We should still be outspeeding unless they're Scarfed. Even if they were Scarfed, we still get it. So, cool. Annihilate's down. That is huge. And I'm not Volt Switching because I want you to have to show me what you have. I have such an advantage right now in tempo. You have to send out something. I get to see what it is, especially if it's your last Mon. Cool. I know all your Mons. I haven't revealed anything. And I'm able to potentially also scout for, like, Life Orb. Like, I like everything about this. In this case situation, there's no reason to, like, switch. There's no reason to do, like, anything. You just want to punish them for potentially trying to set up. So, I think Discharge would still be able to break sub if they did sub, but Discharge is the play here. You just soak the damage. Yep, do whatever. Show your set. Be a fighting type. Be the best fighting type you can be out there. There's the crit. Easy peasy. Do we see any orb damage or not? Nope. Okay, so you are a fighting type, which means, like, Skeledirge is pretty dope here. I think this is a good Tera. So we're come in here. You're gonna get messed up. You're gonna knock off my Rocky Helmet, but we're gonna yawn you, and then we're going to use probably. I don't know if I want to yawn again, but, like, we're gonna go Terrastallize for sure. We can definitely get away with a yawn in this situation. You don't want to use Torch Stomp because they could switch in the Baxcalibur. You want to go for the yawn first. And we save the Garchomp to just go for, like, Outrages in the back. So they're probably going to quick knock off, if they even can. This is another reason why we sent out Skeledirge here instead of Garchomp. They're switching. There's 2 reasons for this. They could be switching to try and get a thermal energy boost, or on a Meowscarada, they could just be banded. Which means, like, that's why they're like, oh, Brick Break? Ah, I guess I have to switch because I can't hit this Ghost type. So it's a really, really good play to go for the yawn here. And now we can actually go for the Torch Stomp, because if you want to switch in the Meowscarada and they are banded and they're going to be switching to avoid the yawn, they're going to switch on the Torch Song and get KO'd, and then we win the game. So it's like a win-win. Do you see the conditioning setup that we set up through this? It's like really, really good. And we're only able to do this because we, you know, used Magnezone correctly and like analyzed the situation and basically tunneled them into this situation. If they want to stay in, they can completely stay in. They'd have to be Lumberry or some other sort of like, I guess it could be a Chesto Berry. Yeah, but you see what I mean? It's like, and I think you're banded, which is why you switched in the first place. Because otherwise you wouldn't really have room for Brick Break. And if you're sashed, you're sashed. Doesn't really matter. Easy peasy. Okay. Oh, God. It's just fucking thick. That's weird. Dislike that. I thought that would get the KO. What's our EV spread then? I haven't checked the EVs. It's weird how I can, like, play this team, like, this well. It just shows how good the team is. I don't even know the EVs on these guys. Zero investment. I would put enough each a special attack of us to be able to Oko most Masqueradas, but we don't know how bulky that guy is. We still don't want a Torch Song, I don't think. I don't think it's the right play. We don't need to anymore. Just go for Shadow Ball. They're going to Tera. Would they Tera normal? No way, bro. They're probably going to try and steal? Grass. Okay, they're just going to do as much damage as they can with the Flower Gift. And that's fine. I don't really care about that. But then we're going to go for the Yawn on the Bax Caliber if we can actually hit it. And I think they're banded. I really think they're banded. I guess I could have... No, I think I did the right play. This shouldn't KO. This shouldn't KO. We're full HP defense and Rocky Helmet. Like, we're absolutely fine. I guess realistically... Yeah, because that move doesn't make contact, so we couldn't use Rocky Helmet there. So yeah, we're fine. Absolutely fine. I just wish we got the KO on it. I wonder what the EV spread was on that thing. This thing probably does have enough health or a special attack to actually KO Masqueradas in one hit, but let's see how it goes. I think the right play is to Yawn this thing, so then Garchomp could just clean up with like Outrage. They already Terra'd, right? So Garchomp should just be able to clean up in the first place. I guess that means in that situation, we'd go for the Yawn, and if the Yawn works or doesn't work, it's going to be a hard situation. I think we'll be able to get the Yawn off, though. I think Yawn's better than Slock off here. Icicle Spear's fine. They're going to be loaded dice, then. It would have been better to actually just attack. Live, buddy! 5 HP. Alright, alright. Cool, cool. Alright, so we're going to be able to put them to sleep, and then Garchomp just cleans up. But it would have been better to actually just attack. In case it's Sash, which I know it's loaded dice. Like, I know that it's loaded dice. Doesn't really matter what we attack with, so might as well just do this. Yeah, because they can Ice Shard our Garchomp, which is what I don't want to happen. But they're asleep now, so that's why we went for the Yawn in the first place. But, like, let's see if they'll win. They should be loaded dice. Go to bed. There it is. And Garchomp should be able to KO with a Outrage. Like, Outrage is so good. Like, yeah, I'm completely fine here. It's just, like, I put myself into a little bit of a pickle, like, losing to a Lumberry. But, like, it was obviously loaded dice. That's a standard set for this thing. And Outrage should get the KO. Unless they're Haban, and then they get a one-turn wake-up. But they're loaded dice. Like, we know it. It's how they hit 5 times with that. Outrage Chomp getting those wins. This team is so good. This team is just so good. I'd like to know that Masquerada EV spread, though, and how it actually ate that Torch Song, but we still played the game correctly, so we take those wins. So a little bit of backstory. When the creator of this team made this team, they made this team right after the ladder reset, and you needed to win, like, your games going back from Great Ball to Master Ball, and they won all 4 games in a row to go right back to Master Ball. I'm on a 3-game win streak myself. Like, this team is just that good. Let's see if we can keep it going. What's really, really good about this for us is all those mons take massive damage from Garchomp EQ. So, like, I'm just going to lead Garchomp here. I think it's actually a good lead. We'd have to force a Flying Tera. And anything that wants to hit Garchomp, like that Aqua Step mon in the back, that would basically EQ plus Rough Skin would basically just wall it. So we're good to go. I think it's going to bring the Annihilate versus Breloom. Like, Vital Spirit is key here. And then the last mon, we need something that can deal with both Gargarnacle and Goldango. Gargarnacle takes big damage from Magnezone. Goldango gets pinned by Magnezone potentially. Like, they might think they're trapped, but, like, I think we're a good matchup there. And then we could Water Tera it as well to be able to not die at Chomp, I guess, if we need to. I don't mind Magnezone here. I don't think we're going to need it, but let's go. Let's see if I can get my 4th win. And this team just basically beats everything. It has really, really unique Teras. It has good enough EV spreads, from what I can tell. It looks like a lot of 2v2 sets, but I mean, it just goes to show that, like, you can win with a lot of things. Like, it's all about, like, defensive typing, base stats, items, abilities, things like that. There's the Breloom, so we can pivot right to the Annihilate if we want to. Ooh, if we pivot right to the Annihilate, let's like actually talk about that. If we pivot right to Annihilate and block Spore, that's good. And if we pivot to Annihilate and eat like 2 Bullet Punches, that's like, or Bullet Seeds, that's also really good. I'm just really hoping that this thing, I want to see Spore. I'd hate to get subbed on the first turn. That would suck. Because you shouldn't be subbing versus Chomp in the first place, because we would just 2-shot you. Let's see. Bullet Seed or Spore. There it is. Awesome. So we could taunt here if we want, or we can go for a Bulk Up. I think Bulk Up's probably okay. You have a lot of physical attackers, and you might want to be coming in with Gargarnacle, and like I can always taunt that when I feel like it. So I'll go for a Bulk Up here. Bro, and I'm faster than you? Oh my gosh. Are you going to Bullet Seed me and just make my Rage thing the most strongest move ever? Leech Seed. Okay, so we should have taunted its ass. We already kind of fought against this, though. Like, I don't think that, like, Leech Seed's that big of a deal against Annihilate. Because, like, we have leftovers and Drain Punch to, like, mitigate it. It does suck, but, like, I don't really know how much I care. What are you switching to here? Pex? I can always taunt the Pex. You might think that you're safe to go to Pex now, and I can just taunt it. This is greedy, but I want to see. I don't think you're sashed with that set. And I want you to activate my Rage Fist. That's what I want. I want you to, like, Bullet Seed me. Yes! Dude, that doesn't do anything. This Rage Fist is humongous right now. Oh my gosh, and you only got the 2-hit. That's so, like, I wonder if you're sashed. Also, it should be sashed. I kind of want to just Drain Punch it. I think the right play would be to Drain Punch. Am I wrong? Because, like, Rage Fist would just clock Sash, and then, like, I think Drain Punch is enough to actually do a lot of damage here. It's going to be a 2-shot anyways. Yeah, is that Sashed anyways? Doesn't really show, but, like, full heal, basically. Yep. Cool. Even if you get a 5-hitter, which would suck, I think we're fine. And we will go with the Rage Fist instead here, in case they wanted to take a pivot to, Actually, I'll check if they have a Ghost type. Because there's no reason to Drain Punch. There's no reason to Drain Punch if they have a potential Ghost type or something that could switch in on that. Like, this Rage Fist is so big right now, so if like anything switches in, it's just freaking gone. Goldango, yeah, so we'll Rage Fist in case they wanted to do that. It'd be nice to get the health back, I agree, but, like, just take the win. This was the one thing, in my opinion, that was, like, kind of stopping Chomp as well. The rest of their mons can take, like, they have... What is it, like, Toxapex, Gargarnacle, like, Chomp can come in hot versus those things. Goldango. So Garchomp's really, really good here. And this Annihilate still, it's still hanging around. I haven't Terra'd. Like, if you send out the Goldango, I'm just going to Tera and one-shot your ass. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. You better, alright, you should just click Make It Rain. But, like, I'm doing this. Free throw, let's go. I outspeed you unless you're Scarfed. I don't know what the EV spread is on this Annihilate, but we were outspeeding a Breloom, so we're probably pretty fast. We're going normal Tera though, boys, to be able to block a Shadow Ball. Going normal Tera to see if we can block the Shadow Ball. Survey says, yo, let's go! Oh my gosh, this team is so good. Nice Shadow Ball, bro. Yeet. Yeet, delete, Annihilate. Nice Leech Seed. Like... Good Leech Seed. And remember, you can't use the Leech Seed. Like, I don't take health if you don't have a Mon to give it to. So what's your last Mon? This Rage Fist is redonkulous in the damage department. Oh my gosh. There's not, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing at all. Qualquaval. Say hello to my little friend. How many sashes you got, Brack, there, bro? You can close combat me. Go nuts. In this situation, you just stay in. You just stay in these situations. You don't even get the KO because I have so many bulk ups. But you don't want them like subbing or doing anything weird. Are you orb too? No. Let's see if this is where the sash is. This team is so good. Use this team in your own games. Use this team in your own games. Check out the link to the content creator who created this team and go watch all of their Battle Stadium singles content. You know, the question of the day was, who's your favorite Pokemon content creator on YouTube? Well, they're one of my absolute favorites. I highly recommend them. Go check them out and go use this team and see how they like to play it. Because if I can play it this well, not even knowing the EVs or anything really about the team, they're going to have an absolute masterclass on how to play this team. So go check out them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.